Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been so long, so long. I am fully aware of it. Life has been crazy. And this isn't everything 100%. This entire bucket, it's gonna avalanche, I know, is full of brand new products. If you want to see what happens next, then just keep watching. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Mineral Veil Primer because I have been obsessed with this stuff. Oh, I meant to do this first. That's okay. We can just do it now. So this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water in the So Chill Coconut. So I've used the primer water before. I actually used to use it tons of times. This is a collab with Nicole Concilio. She has another one. What is it? Serene Citrus that I have, and then she has like a green one. I wasn't a fan of that scent. It was a little too earthy for me. This one though smells like a freaking beach vacation. Okay, so this is the LA Girl Pro Matte High Definition Longwear Matte Foundation. I find in 2 different shades. This one, which is natural. I thought this was a complete waste of money. Like I was like, oh, you don't need to spend $20 on a sponge. This one was like, I thought it just absorbed my product. I really didn't like it, but I had heard that the black one, this like pro one, was really good. Beauty Blender is now at Ulta, so I went ahead and I'm trying it out. And I will say, I do think there's a difference. I really do. Because I like the black one a lot better than the pink one. For this foundation though, I really like it. So far so good. I don't have any problems or complaints. This is obviously the Beauty Blender side. So let's try it. And I went with natural. So let's try it with a brush. The foundation, I think it looks really good. I think it's got great coverage so far. It's definitely matte. I mean, it goes on matte. It's drying down matte. Yeah, so far I really like this foundation. So let's go ahead and go to concealer, which I'm gonna use my Makeup Revolution concealer. This is the Conceal and Define Full Coverage. This has like been my go-to concealer lately. I've actually already gone through an entire one of these. I need to do an empties video like ASAP because my empties bucket is overflowing. I'm gonna use this Morphe brush. This is the M536. This was a Laura Lee did a collab of her favorite Morphe brushes with Morphe. But she also apparently created this brush, which I do really like it. I'm honestly still somewhat testing it out a little bit. I don't know. I like it. I don't really have an issue with it or a problem with it. It's Peach Perfect powder. I love this powder. It's all set down. So I do have this that I want to try. This is the Model's Own Cream to Powder Bronzer. There's Sculpt and Glow. I have mine in number 5 Golden Glow. Ooh, satin finish. It's funny that it says number 5 Golden Glow because there was only 2. And it says for a naturally golden glow. It's huge. It's a pretty color. I want to feel it. It's like, what? It'd be the craziest product ever. It's legit like cream, but when you work it, it's a powder. Is it a sponge or do I use a brush? Okay, let's try a sponge first and then we'll try a brush. Yeah. Because in all honesty, I don't use a lot of cream products because I am so oily. I can like see this in the monitor, but in real life, I can kind of see it, but it's like, I don't know, maybe I just have to build it more. I'm really having to work it in and like build up. And I can definitely see it on my skin. I just don't know if I'm that crazy crazy about it. Let me try it with a brush on this side. Real Techniques dual fiber brush. This is actually an actual like contour brush by them. I don't know, I think it's definitely faster with a brush than it was with a sponge. I just don't know if I'm super crazy about this product. I don't know how I'm feeling about this product. I just don't think I'm super crazy about it, honestly. Like, it's a really cool concept and design. Like, I love that it's very creamy, but it also feels very powdery. But at the same time, I feel like maybe it's too golden for me. I am gonna go ahead and use my Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer, which I've been obsessed with, in the shade Tawny. Look at that pigmentation. So make sure you are dusting that excess off. Maybe this can kind of deepen this up a little bit. This, yes. And I'm gonna take my Eco Tools brush, my like super fluffy one, and just really kind of blend and marry those two together. Oh, I forgot I had this I wanted to try. Man, I got this palette. This is from Profusion. It's a Contour and Chill. I got this at Marshall's for $5.99, and I really want to try this one out. I haven't even opened it or anything. Maybe we can. Let's try it. This sculpting brush from Real Techniques, and out of these colors, I think they are really pretty. Obviously, you've got like your, this is a highlighter, contour, bronzer, a brightening powder, and then like a vanilla powder. So first of all, I'm going to take this, I'm going to dip into this yellowy color called Biscuit, and I'm going to put this under my eyes and see how like brightening it can be. Ooh. They're very pigmented. They're pretty powdery, but that doesn't bother me as much, especially because, you know, it's a powder. They're going to be powdery. But this like biscuit color, I'm really liking that under my eyes. Like, it definitely like instantly brightened. Okay, so I'm gonna go into vanilla now. And I'm gonna use this to help cut a little bit more underneath my jawline, or my cheekbone. I think this walnut is gonna be a little too dark, so let's go ahead and dip into the honey shade. And let's just see. More contoured and a little more bronzed up than I normally am, but yeah, this for $6 was awesome. I'm definitely gonna use this more. Use this more like mauvey tone from Flower Beauty in the Sweet Pea. Let's use this one. Is that a little flush? A little flush. I'm sure I'm looking like a clown right now. That's what this brush is for, you guys. If you don't have a brush like this, you need one, because it just helps things blend so nicely. This is Eco Tools Sheer Blush is what it's actually called, but I don't use it necessarily for that. I just use it to do that. Okay, and palette. I have swatched this, but let's go ahead and take a look. I forgot they had a brush in here. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this color right here called Tempura Essence Eye Blender brush, but it's really giant, and I like, oh, these are so soft. I forgot how soft and powder, like how soft these are. Okay, so I'm gonna take this Tempura, brush it all over my lid. These are extremely pigmented. I know that in their Subculture palette, there's that huge controversy about how powdery they were. They were so soft. These are very soft. They are powdery. So far this one hasn't been as powdery as I think that Subculture one was. Dip into orange soda. Like a few, like look at that. That pigmentation is, okay. Okay. So I really took my time and really buffed that in. Yeah, so I'm gonna take the same brush, I'm gonna clean it off just a little bit from that orange soda color, and I'm gonna go in with the one right below it, this burnt orange. I'm gonna see if I can kind of deepen. Okay, so this one, as you can, I don't know how well you can see my palette, but this one right here definitely has a lot of that powdery kind of kick up to it. But look at the brush, like, see how much excess comes off. That's kind of what some people were talking about with the Subculture palette, also somewhat with, I think with this palette. I might be completely wrong on that, but I also think that's just kind of how Anastasia shadows are. They are very pigmented and they're very soft. For me, I don't mind as long as they blend out really well, which this one's blending out like perfectly. Like look at that, it's beautiful. So for me personally, I don't mind as much. I think it really just depends upon your personal preference. This darker shade right here called Mulberry. I'm gonna put this on this outer corner. Like that. So I have that in. I think I'm gonna try this sultry shade, either that or the one next to it right here, which is called Rose Pink, and I think dark. So I'm gonna go with the Rose Pink instead. I guess I could have gone with the gold, but and I honestly just love to use my fingers for these kinds of shadows. That looks so pretty. So this is the brush that just came with the palette, and I'm just gonna use this to kind of just marry the colors together. And I'm gonna take a smidge of that Mulberry and just re-darken that outer V. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna take just a smidge of this Cypress Umber, this super dark chocolate brown, and really put that right on the edge here, just to kind of almost deepen up that Mulberry a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into this burnt orange shade and smoke that on my lower lash line. Sienna, which is right here. Haven't used this one yet. And do the same. And then a little bit of that Mulberry on the edges. Okay, so I have the Smashbox in Vlada, oh, sorry. This is the Black Rose Petal Metal Liquid Eyeliner. Black, and then it's got little flecks of like a rose gold in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and attempt. Okay, I am not going to wing it out because we all know I am horrible at winging eyeliner. But so far I do like this. I'm gonna kind of let it dry a little bit because it is, like I said, extremely wet. But for my lower lash line, this is a Bella Terra Mineral Cosmetics in Amethyst. This is their glitter liner. And I'm gonna put this. So as far as the eyeliner goes, I like it. I like the little flecks of glitter in it. Can you see that? And you should be able to see some like the glittery flecks in it. So I did like, oh, here. There's a line of it. I don't know. A pure like black liner with some flecks. This probably isn't it because this is a very glittery. It's very pretty, but it's very glittery. I do have a mascara I want to try. This is the Butter London Double Decker Lashes. It says you're going to get 200% thicker lashes and 314% increase in lash curl. Like fat wand, but at the same time nothing super special. But let's go ahead. Here is one coat of the mascara. I don't think it's bad. It's not the worst mascara I've ever tried. However, I don't know where they're getting 200% more volume and 314% more curl, because I'm just not seeing it. So I'm putting a second coat on. Okay, so I went ahead and put some brows on and I put some lashes on. These are the Kiss Blowout Lash Full Bouncy Volume and Curl. I have mine in the Chigon, I don't know, tomato, but I really like them. I think they're really pretty. They're nice and like fluffy. I'm gonna go ahead and take this color right here called Glistening. And I'm actually gonna take the brush that it came in here with and put some of this in the inner corner. Crazy because this is beautiful. So I mean, are we seeing this? Are we seeing how beautiful this is? Stunning. I mean, it's just beautiful. I just don't know what else to say about this except the thing I love about this is that I've heard this from multiple YouTubers that have tried this, is that it looks beautiful on so many skin tones. Yeah, I've heard that this is just gorgeous. I didn't even touch it with any Fix Plus or anything, and it is just, it's beautiful. Let's go ahead though, just because I'm feeling super glowy, let's take a little bit of this Starburst color. God. This is so stunning. I mean, it's like, I look wet. And I look just wet. That's how beautiful. This is a beautiful palette. This highlighter though, if I recommend any highlighter to you, it's this one. I mean, look at this packaging on the front. Like, it's just beautiful. Let's try this one from Casey Holmes and Palladio in Rescue. Let's try this. This may be too dark and too brown. It might work actually. Okay. Yeah, I like that actually. I like that one a lot. That's really pretty. They dry really fast. They're pretty powdery as well. Okay, so to kind of marry everything on my skin together, I'm gonna use some of my MAC Fix Plus. My powders are all like melted and all pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and set my actual makeup so it doesn't go anywhere with this. This is the Scandinavia, the Makeup Finishing Spray. This is the bridal one. So we're gonna do a little bit of this. There we go. Okay, and this is the final look. I hope you guys really like it. I really like it. I think it looks really, really pretty. You will probably be seeing this in another video, or maybe this will come after the other video. I don't know yet. Anyway, I'm gonna film another one after this, and I'm gonna keep this makeup on is my point. I'll probably change my shirt. Anyway, moving on. Let's talk about a few products like, don't like. So far, I really like this foundation. It's super affordable. I wanna say it's around $10. Really like it. The concealer I love. We have talked about that one before. The Sculpt and Glow from Model Zone. It's not my fave. I may try it like 1 or 2 more times just to be sure, but so far I don't think I like it as much. I think it's too warm and too goldeny for me and my own personal skin tone. This I do really, really like. I think it's awesome. Oh, there goes the brush. Especially because if you get it at full price, it's $8, which is still a great deal. I got mine at Marshall's for $6 or $7, $6. So it's like a really good deal. I think it's really, really nice. Also, the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. I think this is beautiful. I like it a lot on my own skin tone personally. It's my fave so far. Really loving it. The Soft Glam palette, I really like it. It is a little bit soft. It is a little bit powdery. There's quite a bit of kick up with a lot of these colors. However, I don't have a problem with that. I think the look turned out really pretty. They blended beautifully, which is all I personally really care about, is if they blend really nice. So yeah, the mascara, okay. I like this mascara. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I also just don't think it has as big of claims as it says to have. My own personal opinion. Highlighters. Okay, so I mean, I've gone on and on about this. The Amrezy highlighter, yes, you need it in your life. I like the Flower blush as well. This sugar palette is awesome. It's amazing. These are gorgeous from Casey Holmes. You can get these at Sally's Beauty. They're really, really nice. I want to say they're about $10 a piece. Beautiful. Loved them. And I think that was it, you guys. Pretty much for like things that I liked and didn't like. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. I am back-ish, kind of. We'll see what happens. But yeah, go ahead, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in my next video. I don't know if I know how to do this anymore. Oh yeah. I look so tan right now. Who needs self-tanner? You just put a shit ton of bronzer on. It's so cute. I love it. Why did I go in and out? What are you doing, camera?